Many of you have been wondering about the release of the DJI Mic 2 as it previously was only available as part of the Osmo Pocket 3 Creator combo. Well, good news, it's now out as a standalone product and is packed with some major features and improvements. Now, when DJI approached me for a sponsored video, I immediately said yes, as I've been using their original mic for about 99% of all my YouTube videos, and I couldn't wait to see how the new version performs. I must say I'm extremely impressed with the DJI Mic 2 and believe that every video creator should have this. Now, in this video, we'll explore the new features and whether it's worth getting as an upgrade or even as your first wireless microphone. I'll also show you how to use the transmitter as a standalone device and connect it directly to your iPhone via Bluetooth. Now, by the way, as you can see, I'll be using the DJI Mic 2 throughout this video. This way you can hear the audio quality and also judge for yourself. With that said, let's get started. All right, so let's take a look at the new upgrades on the DJI Mic 2, starting with the build and design. So the DJI Mic 2 comes with a convenient protective case that fits everything you need. You can fit in your cables, windshield, and the charging case. Unlike the original DJI Mic, which had a carrying pouch with a divider in it, this new case provides easy access to what I need. Now, taking a look at the charging case, the DJI Mic 2 now has a sleek gray metal look and is slightly larger than its predecessor. It is well built, feels solid, and is of high quality, just as you would expect from DJI. Now, the case has been redesigned with a latch that you need to press to open. It also securely locks into place when closed. The rubber on the bottom of the DJI Mic 2 is bigger, which gives it better stability on flat surfaces. Both devices still have a USB-C charging port at the back and a battery life indicator at the front. Now, I absolutely love the DJI Mic because it's a complete package. You've got everything you need right in the case. It has 2 transmitters and 1 receiver and comes with a USB-C and lightning adapter. The best part, they automatically pair when you open the case, and they also display the battery life of each device. It's really simple to use. You can either clip the transmitter onto your shirt or hold it like I'm doing right now and plug the receiver into your camera, and it will wirelessly transmit the audio. So no complicated settings are needed. And looking at the receiver, the DJI Mic 2's receiver is slightly longer and narrower compared to the original one. The DJI Mic 2 also features a built-in hot shoe mount, while the original version has a removable one. On the side, you have the headphone connection port as well as a standard 3.5 audio output for connecting to the camera. And this has stayed the same. On the other side, there is only a power button, which is easier to locate, and the USB-C port has been moved to the back. The screen has the same touch feature as the original one, but they've upgraded the screen and made it a bit larger. They also added this new thumb wheel for precise and quick parameter adjustments, which I really appreciate. Now, moving on to the transmitters, they are approximately the same size. The DJI Mic 2 transmitter now has a stylish black transparent finish where you can even see the components inside. Now, this is the shadow black version, but they also have the pearl white version, which I think looks really cool too. However, I personally prefer the black version since it blends in with my other equipment. The magnet on the DJI Mic 2 is a bit thicker, ensuring a more secure attachment to thicker clothing. Now, regarding the button layout on the transmitter, a few things have changed. The status LED indicator is now on the side instead of the front. The USB-C data port has remained the same. However, the power button has been moved to the other side below the linking button. We also have the record button highlighted by a red ring. At the top, there is a 3.5mm TRS input. Now, what's even better is that they upgraded the windscreen with a more convenient mounting. Now I can easily push the windscreen in and it's done. There's no more twisting and aligning the mounting points. When it comes to battery life, there have been some noticeable improvements. With the charging case, you now have up to 18 hours instead of previously 15 hours, providing enough power to last you for an entire day. Additionally, the battery life of the transmitter has been upgraded from 5.5 hours to 6 hours, providing enough power for a half-a-day shoot. For someone who is frequently on the go like me, being able to charge while on the move is a huge plus. I also absolutely love the magnetic charging bottom, as I can just snap the transmitter and receiver for a quick charge. The DJI Mic 2 has the same 8GB of internal storage, so you can record up to 14 hours of content. Here's the cool part: the DJI Mic 2 now has 32-bit float recording, which is even better than the standard 24-bit on on the original one. With 32-bit float recording, you can capture audio with a wider dynamic range. And this means that when you record audio in a 32-bit float format, you can boost the volume of quiet parts during the edit without introducing noise. And likewise, you can decrease the level of clipped loud sections without distorting, which is common with a 24-bit recorder. So in other words, using a 32-bit float will really improve the loudness of your audio. And this is also probably a major selling point for those using the DJI Mic 2 for professional audio recording. However, keep in mind that it only records internally in a 32-bit float and does not wirelessly transfer 32-bit float to your camera. To record internally, you can either manually press the record button, or what I like to do, turn on auto record in the transmitter setting, which will automatically start recording internally once turned on. You'll also see a red light appear on the transmitter and a red box on the receiver indicating that the transmitter is recording independently. And this is super awesome because it also backs up your audio recording in case of interference. And I can easily access the audio file by connecting the transmitter to my computer using USB-C and syncing it afterwards in post. Plus, when the transmitter card is full, it will automatically override the oldest data. This means you don't have to worry about formatting it unless you want to. Different cameras have different built-in microphone gains, so it might take some time to figure out the optimal settings for your camera and wireless mic. However, what's great about the DJI Mic 2 is that it offers recommended camera settings in which you can select the brand and model of the camera. The receiver will automatically configure it to best match the receiver's gain. This takes the guesswork out of setting up your audio and ensures that you get high quality audio every time. Now, DJI claims that the DJI Mic 2 offers better audio quality than its predecessor. So let's put that to the test and see if we can hear any improvements. So let's test out both of these microphones. I'm holding the DJI Mic and the DJI Mic 2. So let's start with the original DJI Mic. This is how it sounds like using the DJI Mic. Let me know what you think of the audio quality. And let's now switch over to the DJI Mic 2. This is how it sounds like using it. Let me know about the audio quality of the DJI Mic 2 and if you hear any difference. Another advantage the DJI Mic 2 has over its original one is its intelligent noise cancelling feature. It can be used with the receiver or as a standalone. To activate the noise cancelling feature, simply press the power button on the transmitter once. You'll notice a yellow light that appears indicating that noise reduction is enabled. Now on the receiver, you'll see a yellow icon which also indicates that noise reduction is enabled. So we're here at a harbor. Yeah, there's a lot going on. We have people passing by. We have lots of restaurants, and I think this is a great opportunity to test out the noise cancelling feature on the DJI Mic 2. So right now I don't have it activated, but once I press the power button, a yellow light should appear and the noise cancelling feature is now activated, and you should be able to just hear my voice and everything else should be canceled out. So I think this would be a great scenario to use the noise cancelling feature, especially in a noisy environment. I prefer to do it in post-production. This way I have more control over my audio, but still it's a great way to, skip that step and have that built into the DJI Mic. So let's now test out how the windshield performs when filming outdoors in windy conditions. All right, so we're here on top of a cathedral and we're testing out the windscreen on the DJI Mic 2. So it's quite windy up here. Yeah, this is how it sounds like using the windscreen. You shouldn't hear any wind noise. And let's now see what happens when I pop off the windscreen. Okay, so this is how it sounds like without the windscreen. You're probably gonna hear a lot of wind noise. So I recommend when shooting outdoors always to have this windscreen with you and just pop it in like that. This way you will avoid having a wind noise in your video. Now I also got myself the DJI Lavalier mic, which you can buy separately. With a lavalier, I can hide the transmitter and enhance the audio quality at the same time. When you insert the lavalier, it clicks in and holds it firmly in place. It's not lockable, but there is a lav wire holder on the clip to keep the cable in place, which is a new feature on the DJI Mic 2. The lavalier mic can also be rotated 360 degrees, giving me a lot of flexibility when positioning it on clothes. So the wireless audio recording range without obstacle remains the same at 250 meters. All right, folks, so we're going to do a range test this time, and I think that tip over there should be 250 meters. I'm gonna just count my steps and also use the meter app on my phone, and let's see. Okay, so it's showing me 13 meters. So right now we are at 150 meters. The signal should still be strong. I'm around 250 meters away from the wireless transmitter. So this is quite a distance. I mean, check out the view from here. Wait, let me record with my iPhone. You can see over there, my brother is recording. That is pretty insane. Wow, look at this view. So yeah, this is the range test. I don't know, once I get back home, I'll see if it recorded the audio, but this is around 250 meters. Now, another huge selling point for the DJI Mic 2 is its Bluetooth connection. I've been waiting for a reliable Bluetooth mic for a long time, and I finally have one. What's really cool is that you can connect and use it with your mobile phone, Osmo Pocket 3, Osmo Action 4, pretty much any type of camera, and even your Mac computer. For mobile video creators, this is a game changer as you don't need to connect the receiver to your phone anymore and can simply just use the transmitter. This is convenient because the iPhone 15 Pro Max only has a one USB-C port. So now I don't need to use a splitter and can use one cable to record a log externally and receive audio through the Bluetooth mic. Also, when using a mobile gimbal, it's much more convenient to use a Bluetooth mic as I don't have to worry about plugging the receiver and then having to face weight issues. Now, to use the DJI Mic 2 as a Bluetooth mic, turn on the transmitter and press the record button for 3 seconds until the blue LED light appears. Then press the link button for 2 seconds until the blue LED light flashes. Then go to your phone's Bluetooth setting and select DJI Mic 2. Now the mic is successfully connected to your phone. And what's really cool is that the mic will automatically connect to your phone the next time you turn it on. From here, you can use it with the free Blackmagic camera app by selecting it in the audio settings. Now, important to note is that in order to play back the video with the recorded audio, make sure to disconnect the Bluetooth mic from your phone first. Now, unfortunately, the default camera app on the iPhone doesn't support selecting an audio source, so it won't work with the Bluetooth mic. But hopefully, Apple will make that available in the future. However, it's great to see that you can use it with professional video apps like Blackmagic or Filmmaking Pro. You also have quite some range with the Bluetooth connection, allowing you to be further away from the camera while still capturing good audio quality. So we're now doing a Bluetooth mic test. This time I have the DJI Mic 2 connected to the iPhone 15 Pro Max using the Blackmagic camera app. This way you can hear the audio quality, and I think it's pretty cool to be able to connect the DJI Mic via Bluetooth easily to your iPhone. This way you don't have to connect a receiver. Now I would say that's around 20 meters. Hopefully that works. Okay. So hopefully by now you can still hear me, and if it works, great. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is that if you're using the Bluetooth feature, you can't record internally at the same time, and you also don't have the ability to use the noise canceling feature. Okay, so maybe I'm around 40 meters away from the iPhone. If it's able to record this far, this is pretty amazing, as you can be really further away from the camera without having to use a receiver. Now, I believe the DJI Mic 2 is worth getting considering the features it offers. It's reliable, easy to use, and offers excellent audio quality. Great for content creators like myself who are looking for a versatile pocket-sized wireless audio recorder. Now, whether you do vlogs, interviews, tutorials, or corporate work, the DJI Mic 2 is a great option. I can already tell that this will be my go-to audio setup for all of my future YouTube videos, as it also supports multiple devices, including my iPhone, which for me is a game changer. And if you own the original DJI Mic and use it for professional work, it might be worth upgrading to the DJI Mic 2, as it offers the option to record 32-bit float internally, which can be a lifesaver in post-production. If you don't own a DJI Mic, I recommend getting the DJI Mic 2 right away as it offers more features and overall better performance compared to its predecessor. Alright guys, let me know what you think about the DJI Mic 2 and if you're planning on getting one for yourself. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions, feel free to write a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.